Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2018 WCS Global Finals.
They can come back in later and find damage, but not if the Queens catch them.
Oh, sick! Muscular push than anything that was coming on early on in the game.
They want to start building bunkers. This is a very aggressive attack. Maru wants to find some big damage, and that's a big drone pull. This is a big response. He does not want to go out to this. Nice surrounds on these Marines.
Oh,
already
great.
one of them going down there. Good focus fire from Maru, though. 2 drones have fallen. I think when he was microing those drones, he accidentally pulled that Overlord off the high ground, got exposed. The Zerglings coming in for the surround, and they're going to find it. Nice micro from Lambo, but those are slippery Marines.
I gotta say, though, there's enough links. It seems like he's been able to drive some of these Marines onto the high ground. Maru rotating beautifully over this ledge. These 2 Marines stay alive. Queens and Lynx are here to defend, but will Maru get the drone kills off? Good body blocking there with the Lynx. But then with that last shot, he's gonna be able to come in here and do a little bit more damage. 2 drones down. Now Lambo force uses workers to try to block off.
Oh, those Hellions so slippery, already getting 5 workers. The slow Zerglings, Link speed just not quite finished. And that's some nice trades there for Maru. But he's gonna have to fight before Baneling speed if he wants to keep that 3rd base alive.
Okay, the auto turrets have been exhausted. They are gone. 1 tank being surrounded now. It is not taken out. And this means the push is gonna continue on in here to the north. The hatchery almost at 1/3 of its HP.
Wow, Baneling speed finishes, but it's too late. Already the trade has been fantastic. Maru's Marines redropping on the low ground. The Raven goes down. That tank finally falls, but Lambo has lost every single piece of his defense.
As the dust settles, some infantry here with medevac steel. The drones pulled at the last second to try to help defend, but it appears there's too many medevacs. Maru knows the math too well, and this means all these workers will go down.
And last question, so there's 16 best players of the world gathered here in this tournament. So who do you think can stop you from reaching the title?
경렬이 형이랑 태양이 형이 제일 무섭네요.
As I always say, I'm always scared of Rogue and TY.
Boo on him.
Because
Rogue and TY, he says. Listen.
I know he didn't say SOS.
What is this?
That was a legendary tweet after his series against
Put that on
Marine
his
Lord.
tombstone right there.
Yes. A lot of gateways. He started the 3rd Nexus already a while back, which I think TY is counting on as well. A lot of damage being dealt across the map.
And TY's not coming home either. He's going to have to either use reinforcements or wait for that Viking to get back. But meanwhile, he's bleeding out SCVs here, Todd. This attack from TY is going to have to do a lot of damage. At least the Widowmine here picks off one of those Oracles, but one still standing with plenty of energy for this Pulsar Beam.
Wow.
14 worker kills and counting as Neve racks up.
Oh, he's going for a Ghost Academy.
This is actually an early Ghost. This is inspired. I am a little concerned here for TY's rush. EMP on the probes, and he's trying to shoot them down. He's going to get several of them here.
Take it out with 1 Zealot or something. It's better. Can you get the Cyclones, actually? You're going to get that Nexus.
And if they hit that stasis ward, Neve could potentially punish for getting all these units.
Ooh, if he had picked up immediately, might have been able to save it. TY to move out and then just do a big adept whopping across the map. Don't let him get away.
Oh, no way.
He's too dangerous.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, he has
Plus
that.
2 ground armor about to finish. He's going to engage just before.
But there's that armor shredder missile here from the Raven. Armor Seeker getting a lot of the armor taken off these Zealots, which benefit the most from that armor upgrade. So all of a sudden, armor not meaning a whole lot here. TY with a lot of bio just cutting through this Protoss force here. The CC getting lifted, SCV's coming up the line. Big warp in from Neve though. If he can get those new charge slots in the front of the battle, he could potentially break through this.
Oh wow, they're running backwards here for a second. A lot of these Zealots weren't fighting the army as they needed to be, just like kind of like the Immortal. But his attack is looking very scary with that many Cyclones and all the SCVs coming in behind as well. And the shield battery is not ready.
No, but the Phoenix actually is going to be very helpful here for Neve. If he can get those lifts on the Cyclones and force them to lock onto things in the air rather than hit things on the ground. The Cyclone's locked onto something on the air, it's not shooting those ground units. And here come the Oracles, he gets a few lock-ons here, and the probes are trying to go for the surround. One Cyclone gets taken out, the other one gets lifted here. Some of the SCVs are not on repair duty, they need to get in here.
Oh,
Widowmine burrows, making things a little bit trickier for Neve, but it can also splash damage his own stuff. Nice micro from TY on burrowing that Widowmine. More and more disruptors coming in to engage though. Nice times disrupt the Nova there from Neve. Why not? Oh, this Nova gets like 5 Marines and a Marauder there.
Zest voted most likely to earn the most amount of money should he run a car wash for 5 years running here so far.
So he's always going to eat a couple shots. There is simply more micro potential. That's a nice grenade. That knocks one of the Stalkers down a little bit. At least the Widowmine, I was going to say, will burrow, but Zest does a good job in sniping it. The Hellion and Reaper, however, are faster than Stalkers, so that means one Stalker will go down, but it's still a pretty expensive trade. You know, you fancy it. This mine drop has gone unnoticed, and a lot of probes are going to go down here.
He's just marching forward. He sees the Liberators. There's no way he can think he can break this, does he?
Oh, it's Zest. He's gonna go for it.
Is he gonna go for it?
He's absolutely gonna go for it, Jeff.
He's coming in here. The stim behind this is gonna kite backwards. Is Hero Marine. He's fighting underneath the Liberators as best he can. The Zealots are getting pretty evaporated, and the Stalkers, again, very ineffective in that middle line. He's gonna back away. Went into the fight, up about 10 suppliers though, and comes out of a 10 out. They're the third and natural. There's no gases. There's no AoE coming in anytime soon.
Those were some big tank shots, but the Marine Guard isn't that high anymore, but most of the Zealots have disappeared as well. A few more Neil Zealots come in, though.
And they're going to jump on top of that Bioforce, which doesn't have that many medevacs above it, and it's actually looking like Zest might be able to shove his way through here, and this is going to be one that haunts Hero Marine if he goes on to lose, as the Orbital is about, it's on fire, it's very close to dying. I don't see it. Hero Marine's going to tap out at GG. Wow. Taking that first game with some decisive timing attack oriented play from Korea. It is Zest. Recently signed with a new team, taking his way to Blizzcon. Life is good for that Protoss player.
I mean, if I would wake up and I look in the mirror and I
You
look
look like that. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Life is pretty good, Jeff.
The fact that he's able to clothe himself and get out of the house in a timely fashion is incredible. A lot of self-control with him.
Now what you have to worry about is that he doesn't use the Adept to soak up that Widow Mine. He could also shade on top of... oh no, he's going to try to get the on-barrel, and that's exactly what he does, but the mine will...
Oh, the
not go
repair
down.
shot saves it.
This latch is very annoying for Zealous to deal with. The tank's going to siege up. Zest is going to go for it, but
Zealot's in the back.
There are mines in the mix as well.
Yeah, positioning not great. Zealot's going to jump on top as they do get the one tank. Immortal's going to flank here and get the other tank. And it looks like with the Zealots kind of absorbing the damage in the front, only 2 medevacs, one of which gets quite low. There is no third command center. I've been scouring all over. Does he?
Yeah, he had one. He was building one.
No. Kevin.
What? He canceled
You're thinking a game ago, my man.
No. I saw one. I'm not crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. If you believe Kevin is crazy, I need you to type in the chat, crazy right now.
Does he pull a lot of drones? He's gonna get right in there inside of that area to make sure he doesn't let the probe stop that many cannons too easily. Oh, he's looking good so far, but the SOS will stop more cannons here.
Yeah, can he actually end up stopping all these? If he can, SOS is going to be in some real serious trouble.
This is looking pretty terrible for SOS right now. I think there's so many drones.
This is almost every drone. How many drones are actually mining minerals right now? 3.
Yeah, but as soon as he's defended this, he can stop mining again. Oh. Even that one drone survived. The probe didn't attack it.
Wow.
What a defense.
Okay, so he's going to have to hit perfect force fields here. He does throw down some pretty decent ones. Oh, God, some of the sentries already falling. Oh, my God, great banelings coming in. And SOS getting demolished right now. Absolutely nothing working out for him.
Cyril perfectly set up defensively.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the analysis kind of corner thing we've got going on here. We were barely even here.
Listen, I host a show with my good friend, our toaster, called The Pylon Show. We have our different opinions. Our toaster of the opinion that SOS would do really well here, and he's going to win the tournament, all this stuff. Just put it away, okay? Cyril took that and made him look like a clown.
What do you think of Maru? I'm really curious about that.
He's a good player.
The Stalkers are finishing mopping up those Vikings.
Oh! He takes out that Widow Mine over there by the mineral patches. The stasis is almost worn off. The pylon getting low. These Oracles don't have that much left.
Widow Mine!
Okay, so those Widow Mines do go off. Of course, the Oracles didn't have that much energy, so not a lot of utility they could be given right then. The push continues on here. It looks like Neeb, he's pretty softened up. The Widow Mines begin to burrow down here. Not a lot of foot room here for Neeb.
I don't think so. I think Maru's actually cracked the defense of Neeb here, and he's going to get those Widow Mines a little bit closer to that probe line. Neeb caught between a rock and a hard place here. The Terran hitting from the top end side of the minerals. The mines hitting the south end. The probe's getting tanked and well microed there, but that's just too much. GG!
With concussive shell, watch, he's baited the stalker out, and now it's not. Oh, it doesn't get that last shot up. If he can just get one more shot up, he can slow the Marauder, the stalker down. It does not happen. The SCVs come in here to help repair and to help fight if they absolutely have to. And you can see those Marauder shots working on those stalkers. The batteries, though, are done. Trying to bank a little bit more time here for Neeb.
And with that second battery finishing up, he might have a few more healing, but the pylons go down. Depowering those shield batteries, and Neeb is in so much trouble.
The Cyclones and the Marauders can be countered by the Immortal. He's got him wedged up there, but the Marauder gets inside of the bunker.
He does, but he has this Immortal, which is so good at cracking that bunker, and the SCVs are going down. Can Neeb hold on and fight back here? That Marauder, and as in the bunker doing a lot of damage to these Stalkers, the Immortal is really putting in the hard work, though. This Cyclone is going to go down that next shot. Another Cyclone and a fresh hit point Marauder coming in. The Immortal goes down. Oh no, that natural's gonna die, Tasteless.
I don't think he can hang on to it for much longer. The probes are being pulled out. Anything to try to buy a little bit of time. It was in the orange, now it's in the red. The probes come forward. The Immortal has just now popped out. It's gonna go down the ramp. It's solo. Neem's gonna try to stack a few more probes.
14 hit points. One more volley here.
Oh my God!
The Immortal though pushes him back.
Oh my God! Okay. There's get it! Oh, and a Manor Mule has landed.
I think that's actually to repair.
Oh no! Well, we can say it's both. He's gonna get this. It looks like no matter what. You're right. You're totally right, Maynard. I'm too excited. That is for the repair.
At the 6.5 minute mark. In this case, it's not too bad for Maru as he has Cloak on that Banshee coming up. The Warp Prism actually does get a big warp in of Stalkers in the main base. Side of the map, the Observer in neither position here. Prism getting really low.
Okay, he's trying to target down that Prism. He's going to continue to use that to juggle. The Cyclones cannot quite target it down any further. He's going to go ahead and back up and get out. The Warp Prism's gone, and so is this rush. GG!
I just want to do the Jeff thing here. He said he didn't expect to be playing in the winners match today. So you're going to tell me that Maru, who won 3 GSL Codesses in a row, thought he's like, you know what? Lambo first round, I don't think I can do it, but I hope to squeeze by on Sunday.
I think it's something to do with that chair that Right is in.
Is Zest, as Tasteless so eloquently put it, the kryptonite to Cyril?
No, I think he's more of like a kind of a warmish stick of butter, I believe. A very good-looking one, though. The kind you want to slather on your body, all kinds of stuff. But
you know, I'm always thinking this about Zest. I'm like, he just reminds me of a warmish stick of butter.
Yeah, and he's going to get to the top of the ramp, but that's not good enough. He's going to want it. That's a fantastic reveal right there. He does have cannons here. It's Stasis Hordes, but good beginning, good storm.
Wow.
The Lurkers on the low ground are dangerous, but they are being singled out by these Immortals. This is actually a dream engagement for Zest. And even so, it's a little bit problematic. The Phoenix are now going to show up over here. The Hydra count is getting a little bit lower, so Cyril does have to be careful.
Ooh!
And pulling back all those Immortals, yeah, they don't have shields, so they're not good for much longer here. Actually, if he fights with, he's going to lose quite a bit. I was just about to say, if he can pull them back, he survives all of them, but he loses just about everybody.
Oh my gosh, that started so well for Zest as well. I hope that he can hold on here because I like what he's doing with the Fleet Beacon. But
60 supply in advantage of Cyril, and it's just, I think it's a question of those Lurkers being so strong in that position. He's going to flank over here. I was going to go way down the rabbit hole of Megalodon and Jason Statham analogies, but it's too late in the day for that.
Well, finally a counterattack coming out.
I mean, yeah, if this is a counterattack, then like when I jaywalk, that's a federal crime, I suppose.
This is the best opening we've seen so far. Look at the worker count right now. 54 for Zest, 50 for Cyril.
The army supply count. 10 roaches become 14.
Yes, that's true.
Let me ask you a question.
That's true,
here.
but
do you still like this?
I still like this.
I'm
going with yes.
You still like it, Dan.
This part I don't like, but
keep your eyes open, Dan.
I like this part for Cyril.
And now Zest looks darn good with this shirt off, but in this game, he might as well keep all his clothes on because it's not looking so hot.
Zest was in a garbage compactor. Like, he was getting more and more smushed in, right? And then eventually it was GG and a little tiny Zest cube came out. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It was just, there was more and more room running out. And it's just like, okay, game's over.
So is there any part where you feel less comfortable?
Join us tomorrow, same time, same place for Group C and D as we find out who moves on to the round of 8.